VC, welcome back. What's going on? This is HubTunes. I'm Mike. Been kind of mulling on ideas for videos and stuff, and I think I'm going to start a new series of concert reviews. I have a lot of concerts coming up. I think I have tickets for like 8 different shows in the next 3 months. So I was like, you know what? It'd be great to talk about it on the channel and see, turn people onto some new music and maybe get some people to go see some live shows. I know we're at a really awkward time in the pandemic and stuff. I like I said, I have tickets. I think like 8 shows. I heard a rumor that Gary Newman is going to cancel his U.S. tour this week. I do have three of those 8 shows are Gary Newman, so maybe we won't be doing a review on them. But we'll see. In the meantime, I went to a show on last week, Thursday night. Went alone. I go to concerts alone a lot. My partner likes a lot of the music I like. He'll go to shows. But just with the finances and stuff and, money-wise and pandemic and everything, he sat this one out. So I went alone. I don't mind going to concerts alone. Actually, honestly, I kind of enjoy it. Don't tell my partner. So I went to see a band called Ohmme. Ohmme. They are from Chicago. They are 2 young ladies. I've seen them several times before. They've opened for Wilco a couple of times. I've seen them acoustic, just the 2 of them, and then I've seen them with a full band. They're really, really good. If you like Wilco, if you like bands that are just kind of not alt country but more alt rock, maybe a little art rockish. I don't know all these stupid genres. They're just rock and roll to me. Oh my god, did I just quote Billy Joel? You'll never hear that again on this channel. But they're great. They're really good. I highly recommend checking them out. I've shown their records a couple of times on this channel. I'm going to show them again. This is their debut. This is called, what is it called? Pick Up the Purse? I forget what it's called. I don't know. This is their debut. It might just be called Ohmme. Great album. Really, really good album. On absolutely gorgeous vinyl. It's just called Parts. Sorry, I knew it had a name. But check out this vinyl. It's pretty cool. I'm not a huge colored vinyl, but I don't need colored vinyl. But if I see something like that, I'll pay the extra $2. I don't care. It sounds the same. So that's their debut album, Parts. Terrific record. Yeah, see, it's not me. Well, maybe it is me. But great album. That's their debut, and then their second album is Fantasize Your Ghost. This is their most recent, and it's on a cool turquoise. They played at Thalia Hall here in Chicago. It is on the south side of the Loop. I'm on the far north side. And they're in Pilsen, which is a great little neighborhood. Very Hispanic, Latino area. Great restaurants, bars, really up and coming. There's a theater down there called Thalia Hall, and it's one of my favorite places to see a show. It's absolutely just terrific. Everything about it. They got a nice restaurant, they got a nice bar downstairs, and then you go upstairs and the theater is upstairs. It's, it could use some work like all old theaters, but the sound is good, the spacing is good, the customer service has been always top notch at the bars and stuff. Security is great. My only issue with the place is it's a pain in the ass to get to from where I live. To take public transportation, you're looking at probably an hour and 20 minutes. You got to switch buses or train lines. You got to switch and everything. So it's awkward for me to get to, and it's very expensive by Uber. So going down there, you can't have as many doers and waters at the bar as you really want. So I usually drive down. Parking's tough. I find it. It's okay. So anyway, I drove down. Enough about that. You guys don't care how long it took me to get to the concert. We don't need to have that in the review. But get down there, had a drink at the bar, hung out with a couple of people, and then went upstairs. They did a great job. They required a vaccine card or a negative test for all you people who don't want to get the vaccine. You could get a negative test within 48 hours, and you could also get in. They checked ID. You had to match your ID to the vaccine card, so it wasn't just like, here's any vaccine card. You had to have an ID that matched it, which is solid move, because that was one of the big issues at Lollapalooza, was people were just flashing vaccine cards and nobody was looking at even the name on it. So they were top notch with that. And of course in Chicago, we have a mask mandate, so it's 100% masks inside. I would say 99.9% were wearing masks. Everybody was totally cool with it. I have no problem with it. It's no big deal. Anything to see live music, whatever it fucking takes. I don't care. There was one dude, one bag right in front of me. He's the 1%, the 0.1%. He just couldn't keep his mask over his chin. Anyway, enough of that. Solid time. Felt comfortable. Wasn't worried about COVID the entire show, which made things really, really cool. The lineup of the band was the two lead. They have three guitarists, no bassist. Two lead guitars, the girls who are lead vocals. They do a lot of their vocals they always sing together. They're always harmonizing together. There's not one lead vocalist. It's two lead vocalists, which is really interesting. They also had two female backup singers, which was really cool. And then on the other side of the stage, they had a three-piece string section, which was awesome. Really, really cool. It gave the show a real depth. It was great. And then they had one guitarist, another guitarist, so three guitarists, no bassist. And then on drums, for all you Wilco fans, was Spencer Tweedy of Jeff Tweedy's son. So, and he was great. He's a solid drummer. I was actually really impressed. This is the first time I'd ever seen him do an entire show. And he was great. Absolutely wonderful drummer. I was going to print out the set list, but I didn't. They stayed on these two albums. They do have some new music. They played, I think, two new songs. And they were really good. The one was excellent. I think they've released it on Spotify. I was digging through Spotify the other day, and I thought I saw that they did a single release of that. So there's an album in the pipeline. I guess it's just a matter of getting it out, during the pandemic here. Who knows what the hell's going on. But in the meantime, you guys, check this band out. They are awesome. This is Ohmme, debut album, Parts, and Fantasize Your Ghost, their second album. This came out last year, 2020. Highly recommend both. Just solid, straightforward rock. They do get a little dreamy pop-ish. Cool band. Highly recommend. Go see them. I think they're on tour across the country. So anyway, just thoughts and ramblings of a concert goer. That's all this is. It's not anything. I'm not Roger Ebert writing reviews or anything. Next up, I got going to see a freaking legend on Wednesday or Thursday night. I'm going to see Herbie Hancock. Can't wait. Review to come.